Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 21st to the 27th of November 2022. So we have a very Sagittarian energy bursting in. We're going from water to fire, so we're going to feel that elemental shift, and there's actually alchemical healing available at this cusp at this time of year. So to recap, we've had an incredibly intense Scorpio feeling. Everything needed to come up, to be cleansed, to raise the vibration, to raise our consciousness. And like never before, we've been facing our demons really and meeting our inner shadows. So when Sagittarius comes in, it tends to be a very welcome energy. It's much more bright, it's much more expansive, but we did need to clear the room because we're becoming so much more powerful that we're actually sending out huge waves of intention through our how we're feeling rather than mental intentions, and we don't want to be attracting back any negativity to us. So we've had to clear a lot of fear, a lot of blockages in order to clear the space so that we're actually becoming beacons now. So this is going to be the month of the beacon, and we start the week with the Sun moving into Sagittarius on the date 22/11/22, and Mercury and Venus are together at this point as well. So we're really lighting the fire of that torch straight away this week with the Sun moving into Sagittarius, and immediately we have a new moon in Sagittarius as well on the 23rd. That's at 1 degree Sagittarius if you're looking to see where this will be in your chart, and occurring at 22:55 UK time. So we've got a lot of double numbers coming in here, and I'm sure many of you will be receiving regular number code validations as the synchronicities have really ramped up. So a super powerful time, but we're also heading towards Jupiter turning direct later in the week. And Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. So we really are going from the deep water of Scorpio into the bright expansive fire of Sagittarius in 3 significant ways this week. So we have this new moon, Venus and Mercury together, the mind and the heart, hopefully cleared now, clean, right thought, right feeling, right action would be a good way of summing this up. So in order to do that, we need to know what's right. We've had a bit of a workshop couple of years on challenging what we're told, making our own mind up, being independent thinkers, unnecessarily critical, not just swallowing whatever we're given, consuming the mainstream narrative, but actually having the sentience and the ancient wisdom to know when something's right or wrong in our very bone marrow, rather than needing to be told with a bombardment of information, which mostly comes from a paid-for source. So Sagittarius is the sage. That ancient wisdom from now to Aquarius is where we focus our attention. As we're heading to in Aquarian times, we need to know what was right and true. We need to know eternal truths, really have our foundations nice and solid so that we can have the vision to where we're going and what needs to be renewed and refreshed. We're not trying to throw everything away. And I do see a general tendency for people to throw the baby away with the bathwater. If they've decided they don't like something, they may get rid of the whole thing, rather than going in and being able to discern and decipher what's true and what's not, and take the time to filter through. So we start a 2-week window here of ancient sagesse and wisdom. We can always ask ourselves, is this true? Is this fundamentally what I believe? And also we've got the opportunity here to balance the heart and the mind. So really learning to bring those into calibration. And Sagittarius also has a really good sense of humour. So maybe we can literally lighten up because things have been very intense and Scorpio can take us dark. But one of the biggest trials in life is taking things too seriously and too personally. So Sagittarius likes to expand. It's the month in which the sun is reborn. Furthest to go. Very much a don't fence me in, give me wide horizons, but jovial, the energy that we're talking about this month. So are we ready to go from water to fire? Are we ready to light the way? Are we ready to walk first few steps for wide open adventure, strong in our conviction and courage, renewed from the phoenix-like alchemy of the Scorpio month, focused like the archer on a true target? This is the kind of courageous and bright energy that we can really harness this week. Should feel like a bit of a relief. Do give yourself some reward for hard work done, clearing the way, and for centering in your divine spark, which guides us from deep within. Then by Thursday we've got Jupiter turning direct, so Jupiter's been retrograde We're back into Pisces, turning direct now at the last degrees of Pisces, 28 degrees, and then heading towards the winter solstice when it bursts back into Aries. And we have even more light your fire energy coming in at that time. But this dip back into Pisces, we've spoken about in previous weeks, very close to Neptune, reminding us of the source of all, where we come from, where we go to, the collective consciousness, unity consciousness itself, and how everything is interconnected. So it is a nebulous feeling, but it's deeply spiritual. If we can embody that as Jupiter goes forward now, then we're taking that with us on this journey that I was just describing. So soul-centered, with the spark lit, clear focus, and a spring in our step. Combination of these three energies this week should feel like a whole new beginning. So if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, do contact me, zoehines7@gmail.com. Could do customised sessions, chart readings, tarot, teaching your chart or tarot, coaching to get to the root of any issues and dig them up, clear the way. Please do like and share these videos, help them get out further. They're on YouTube, zoeastro, with many more. And I post the links on Facebook at astrozo and Instagram at zoehines7. So wishing you a wonderful week. Light the torch and step forward boldly, guided from deep within as we're heading on a new adventure. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.